Hi, my name is Jack, and I'm with Holabird Kagin Americana. I wanted to tell you about the Western Treasures and Tribes auction that we have coming up this April 12th and 13th, 2013 at the Atlantis Casino Resort in Reno. Now, we're going to be having a lot of things at this auction, varied, and I'm going to introduce some people that are going to tell you about the basic sections. I love these auctions because they have things that are even older than me. So I'd like to start off by introducing Paul, and Paul will tell you about the Tuthero collection and also the Mormon currency. Take it away, Paul.
Jack Tuthero studied California fractional gold for over 40 years, and in the process acquired a huge numismatic library, which Holabird Kagin Americana is auctioning in April. Hundreds of auction catalogs dating back to the 1850s will be offered, and they feature the most famous auctioneers of the last 150 years. Max Mell, Chapman, Stax, Abner Kreisberg, Thomas Elder, Bangs and Merwin, many other firms. Catalogs dating back to the 1860s like this one, and numismatic books that go back to the 1870s featuring exotic plates of coins. Mormon banking began in Kirtland, Ohio in 1837. Notes are rarely offered for sale, but our auction includes 27 pieces of currency from the Kirtland Safety Society Bank. Notable Kirtland offerings in recent history were 7 pieces in the Clifford sale of 1982, 9 pieces in the 2010 A&A sale in Boston, and 29 pieces in the huge John J. Ford sale of 2004. Here for the first time are 3 uncut sheets of Kirtland currency, discussed in a recent article in The Numismatist by Doug Nyhol. The next attempt by the Mormons to produce currency was in Nauvoo, Illinois in the early 1840s. Most script issued in Nauvoo is extremely rare, with many issues having less than 10 examples known. After arriving in Salt Lake City in 1847, valley notes, or white notes, were circulated. After 1849, the notes were backed by gold supplied by the returning Mormon pioneers from California, fulfilling Joseph Smith's prophecy that these notes would one day be as good as gold. Another highlight is a $1 anti-banking and countersign note, which is considered to be the holy grail of Mormon currency types. There are an estimated 15 specimens known to exist, with well over half of those held in tightly held collections. This may be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to acquire this note.
We hope you enjoyed the Mormon currency section. Paul was very good on it, and I have to say that if I had the money, I might go after some of it. Now we come to the more colorful of our collections that we have at the April auction, and that would be the Native American, American Indian, or however you want to put it, selection. We're going to have a large selection of Panamint baskets. We're going to have the Wovoka collection, which is out of the Lake Tahoe mansion. Well, I'll tell you what, instead of me telling you, because I don't know them all, let's have Ariana tell you about the baskets.
Hi, I'm Ariana, and today we're going to look at a couple baskets from the Panamint section of our April 2013 catalog. This group consists of a bunch of different baskets from one consignor. A lot of them were made by her grandmother, Frances Ness, who is a full-blooded Panamint Shoshone woman living around Darwin between the 1920s and the 1960s. We also have a couple baskets made by her friends that were other weavers, including Isabel Hansen. The first basket I'm going to talk about is the first one, featuring a beautiful group of butterflies. This is lot 1028. It's about 6 inches by 4.5 inches tall. There are several butterflies featured, and this was made by Grandma Ness, as she is known in her family. It's a beautiful basket. There are 2 butterflies on the side, and black and yellow, and they're gorgeous. And it's about 30 stitches per inch. It's a beautiful basket. It's kept very well. The next basket is lot 1035. This is a Panamint large bowl with lid. Features the natural colors yellow, dark brown, and has different zigzag-like patterns. This was one that was made by Isabel Hansen, who was a friend of Francis Ness down in Darwin. This one was made in around 1940s and is kept very well. The last basket I want to talk about is lot 1027. This features a beautiful pictorial of birds and trees, as well as a small turtle on the bottom, which I will show you. It's about 6 inches tall by 3.5 inches wide, and 32 stitches per inch. This was made by a family friend of the Ness family, Rosie Nobles. These baskets are just one of the many great things coming up in our April sale. We are so honored to have this collection with us. They're beautiful baskets that were very well respected by the family and kept in wonderful condition. Okay, there's also going to be a large selection of Indian rugs and blankets. And, you know, they're, again, too colorful. So we're going to have, well, our colorful personality, Kira, tell you about that.
Hi, I'm going to explain some of the differences between the different style chief blankets that we have in this sale. First of all, the first phase chief's rug, they were typically woven between 1820 and about 1865, and they're thought to be only about 50 remaining. So if you have one, hold on to it. First phase rugs are typically designed with horizontal stripes in white, red, and kind of a brown color, or natural. We don't have any of those today, but we do have some really nice second and third phase rugs. The second phase chief rugs were woven between 1850 and 1880, more or less, and typically feature 12 rectangles. So in this rug here, you can see it has some rectangles throughout it. It also has a small eye dazzler pattern. So this is actually a really nice example of a second phase chief blanket. Third phase blankets were made between the 1880s and about 1900, some even into the 1930s. And with third phase blankets, you'll see that they're usually 9 diamonds. So here you see diamonds, and as weavers got more skilled, they became more complex in their designs. So as you can see with this rug, there are crosses and arrow patterns, and it's really beautiful. This is also a third phase rug, and it's gorgeous. So you can see a really traditional color palette. You can count the diamonds and half diamonds. It's very tightly woven, 100% wool. This is really typical of the third phase style. More example of a third phase rug. And again, look at how intricate the patterns can become over time. So you still see the typical 9 diamonds, but they're very intricate and feature 3 colors.
Okay, so there you have it. All the lots, well, we couldn't give you all the lots, it would have to go too fast. But what we've got here is all the information you're going to need to know. Now, the auction takes place once again April 12th and 13th at the Atlantis Casino Resort in Reno, Nevada. And for information, you can call us here at 775-852-8822 or go to our website at www.holabirdamericana.com. Okay, now remember, there's going to be live bidding, there's going to be internet bidding, and there's going to be phone bidding, so you got a choice. So we hope to see you there, hope to hear from you, and hope you bring your money.